I am going to be sharing part two of the Zoya nail polishes I am not going to be repurchasing. So if you're interested to know why I'm not repurchasing some of the polishes from Zoya from my collection, please watch part one because I explained it in that video. So the first one is Cooper, and this is a really nice, good standard moss green. Um, there's nothing wrong with the polish or any of the polishes in this video. I just I don't use this one as often as I used to. I also have a couple of other moss greens in my collection that I tend to use way more. So I think that once this polish is used up, I'm just not going to repurchase it. So next up is Zoya Marisol. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And this was actually the first Zoya Color of the Month color that they released back in 2023. And this polish is very, very popular. Um, it is a really good standard neon blue, and I have used it quite a bit, but there's other neon blues in my collection that I just tend to reach for a little bit more often, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick to those. So next up is a holographic, and this one represents all of the holographics. I just don't like holographic polishes because I find them to be very difficult to work with. They get very thick very quickly, so you have to use a lot of nail polish thinner, and I feel like holographic polishes don't like to dry thoroughly. So yeah, this one is representing all of the holographics from Zoya. Unless it's a color that I really, really like, but all of the holographic polishes from Zoya, I'm probably not going to repurchase. Next up is Zoya Maddie, and this is a really pretty light pink, and I used to use this one quite often. It was actually one of my favorite light pinks for a while, but I'm just kind of over this one because every time I go to apply it, I feel like it just gets bubbles in it. I feel like you have to apply 3 coats of it, and sometimes I just don't want to do that with a light pink. Here's another light pink, but this is Zoya Joannie. I think that's how you pronounce this. I really liked this one as well. I think these two were actually from the exact same collection from I don't know how many years ago it was, but they did like a whole pink collection. And again, I loved this one. I used it quite often, but I don't like the fact that it takes 3 coats to become opaque, as well as the fact that I feel like light pinks are more prone to bubbles. So next up is Zoya Loretta, and this is like a neutral, like sheer beige polish. This is good for French tips. And I got this for French tip designs. And to be 100% honest, I just do not use this. So I'm definitely not going to be repurchasing it. I just didn't like it on me. I didn't like it for the base of French tips. So once this bottle is empty, I'm just going to throw it in the trash and be done. That is it for part two of this video. I feel like there's definitely more that I could add, but I think I'm going to stop here.